Hey everybody, Fubar7 here, and welcome back to the channel with Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, I had an intro ready, I had some problems with the computer, so I'm doing a little bit something different when it comes to intros. So I'm taking the initial part out, we'll just go straight to the trophies, and then I'll talk about the game. So first one, always the easiest one, Awoken, as soon as you start the game. This might come in two different ways. You could probably do the demo version and then you go to this mode. And in my case, I already did the demo, so I started the game again. So Awoken was our first story related trophy. Then second trophy is Shift, like big shift. So basically, it's using the Phoenix shift during battle. This will come very naturally as you play the game. As you can see, me just like teleporting. It's like that phase ability on Final Fantasy 15, if you remember. Then Punisher. Punisher, it is not a story related trophy. Basically, when you are fighting an enemy, you can knock him down, like you see I'm knocking him down, and then I'm gonna phase shift. This is how I did. I phase shift on top of them, and then he does this function. Well, in this case I didn't phase shift, I usually do phase shift, but I got very close and I pressed the attack button, and you have to do that to 10 different enemies. Then you can pet the dog. Look, if you don't get this trophy before the end of the game or in the early stages of the game like I did, you're an animal. Why wouldn't you pet Torgal? Why? Look at that, it's such a beautiful boy. You have to pet Torgal. You have to pet him, I think it's like 50 times. So yeah, we'll have a look at the numbers after. A fine hound. Um, Torgal is one of the permanent party members. He never leaves your side besides some points in the game where you'll basically fight as an icon and there's no reason for Torgal to be there. But basically you have to do these precision sick, sorry, the attack from Torgal. You have to do a bunch of them and then you will get the trophy. With great power, this one is a story related trophy. This one we are fighting a Garuda, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've played the game. I've played other games in the meanwhile, so you know how it is. We'll see the trophies later when we finish when we finish the doing this part of the video. But yes, I know this is a story related trophy. Then dressed to the fives. This is when you go to the. This will be, I don't want to say story related, but the game almost forces you to get this trophy. Basically, you need to go to the smith and just create a full set for you to use, and you get dressed to the fives. It has a certain level, I think. I don't remember well, but again, we'll see it everything in the end. Acceptance, story related trophy. This game has a lot of the hero's journey where the hero accepts his fate. In this case, I don't want to spoil because, well, when I put this video out, the game's been out for a long time. But basically, he accepts that he was the one that destroyed the Phoenix Gate many, many years ago. If you play the demo, you know what it is. If you didn't play the demo, you'll have as as a flashback, and then he accepts his power as Ifrit. That's why acceptance. Then Lawless. This is another story-related trophy. As you can see, we did get a lot of story-related trophies in a row. Then we will do some of the miscellaneous. But basically, this is after you fight Bahamut. I don't want to go with too many spoilers, but yeah, that's when you fight Bahamut. When you ride alone. Uh, Again, this is also very related to the demo because in the demo you had a chocobo. If you do all the side quests like I did, because I'm a side quest fiend, I do all of them, you will naturally get your mount. So when you mount Ambrosia for the first time, you get the trophy when you ride alone. Uh, Again, this is not a story related trophy, so that's quite easy. Legacy. Legacy is Jill. Which one is this one? Oh wait, no, never mind. The other one was no, never mind. The previous crystal wasn't Bahamut. Was when you when you finish the first part of the game, then you have a 5 year gap. This is when you legacy. This is when you defeat the crystal that is in Jill's kingdom. And this one that was a Bahamut one. Twilight Rose story related trophy. It's quite easy to see when it's a story related trophy because it's basically a clip. It's a video that we're watching of them talking. This one is when Rosaria, if I'm not mistaken, Rosaria is under attack. Rosaria is under attack, and you go there and defend it basically. And then, okay, this one here is Eureka. Eureka is good question. It is a Smith one. Let me see which one this is. Again, you'll understand. It's been a long time. I was kind of sick, so I couldn't, you know, I couldn't do the videos earlier. So, oh, I know what it is. Eureka is. You have to spend 30,000 gills. I know it's not gills; it's a different name. But you have to spend 30,000 gil in the bar in your hideout so that you can get that trophy. So, not a story related trophy. If you're not a big spender like I am, you won't be able to do it. This is a story related trophy after you defeat Titan. After you defeat Titan and destroy the mother crystal that Titan was guarding, you get from stone and to stone. From stone to sand, that's the name of the trophy. This one is Fate Mark. This is an obvious homage to Invincible when Omni-Man is fighting Mark and he does the meme Fate Mark. But this is when you defeat 10 Hunter Marks. You'll have, it's not even a side quest, it's like, if you want to do it, you have Hunt, and when you defeat 10 of them, you will get Faint Mark. This next trophy is the pen is mightier. In your hideout, especially in your room, you have you receive letters, and you'll need to open 10 of them. If you want to read them, you can read them. If you don't want to, you won't. But you will have to open 10 of them, and you will get the trophy. The pen is mightier. And here we're just collecting side quests. They will come in handy, very very handy. It's over 5, uh, 50 100. Yeah, 50 100. Yeah. That's how you that 50 100. Basically, this is skill trophy. What you need to do is you need to stagger the enemy, and after you stagger the enemy, you just unload all of your attacks, all of your magic on it, and then you have to make over 50,000 in damage, and that's how you get the trophy. So you might not be able to get it if you're not a good player. Wind Flames. By the way, this is the bad guy. This is the big bad from the game Ultima. And Twin Flames is a story related trophy. Let me see if I can situate myself in the. Well, I can't. But Twin Flames, again, you'll get it naturally. Um, okay. So that was a creepy scene, by the way. That was very creepy. The more you know. You have this sir here where you tell him your adventures. And you just go to view the 1,000 tomes. Maybe I was doing something, so I took a little bit long there. You tell Harpocrates. Oh God, you say Harpocrates. It's Greek. It's supposed to be Greek. When you reach level 5 with his knowledge, you'll get the trophy. So it's missable if you don't talk to him. The Promise. The Promise is another story related trophy. This is after you fight Odin. It was actually a crazy battle scene where basically Odin opens the sea. It is peak scene. I'm telling you, that was one of my favorite scenes, just showing the power of Odin and his icon. uh, with two Ds. This you'll get this one when you finish a side quest, and basically you just expand your potion capacity. So if you have 4 potions, you can now have 8. That's you'll get this if you do side quests. If you don't do the side quests, you obviously won't get this trophy. See, not a story related trophy. So don't drink a shot every time I say story related. A vessel complete. This is after you defeat Odin. Um, Again, don't want to go too much into the story, but after you defeat Odin, you basically collect all the icons from the game. So there's 8, and you collect all the icons in the game, and you get a vessel complete. The story starts to get really good at this point. Abilities, yes, icon. As you can see, like I said, you have 8 icons. You need to, and you have specific. It's circles. Usually it's trees, but you have the circles. What you need to do is just one circle. You have to activate all the nodes from one icon. And in this case, I did Odin, which Odin is one of my favorite icons. That's what I did. I activated all the nodes from Odin and I got the trophy. Every dawn send. Uh, Continue talking about Odin. You have to defeat. You have to use 5 Zentetsuken. Oh god, these names, man. These names. I'm so bad. I've been playing these games for so many years and I don't know how to say these names. But every dawn sin, you have to use the Zentuken attack a few times in battle. And every icon has 2 different abilities and you have to get a trophy from each one. From ashes to ashes. That was the name of the trophy, right? We'll see it anyway. But it's a story-related trophy. This is when you defeat the final Mother Crystal, the one that it was on Odin's kingdom. From ashes to ashes. Well, there's no from, but usually when you use the ashes to ashes, you assume there's a from before. And they open up my mind. This is collecting all the signboards, if I'm not mistaken. You can collect them by doing side quests, and I got the last one. So I got all of them. And there you go. That's a silver, finally a silver one, and they open up my mind. We'll confirm all the trophies after, so don't worry about that. As you can see, the game is not that hard when it comes to trophies. Careful Whisper. This one is very, I don't want to say missable, but you won't get it naturally. There's whispers, and they give you items. What happens for you to get the renown, you need to do the storyline and you need to do the side quests. So when you do all of them, you'll end up with all the points you need to get a Careful Whisper. Next one will be here be boss fields. This is when you visit all the areas of the game. I did a lot of exploration in this game because it's really fun to ride with a chocobo around. But if you're doing all the side quests, if you're doing everything, you'll get this naturally. You don't need to search because the game will force you to go to every area. And to be honest, I had been in this area, not that local, but I've been in this area. Half past twilight. Okay. Half past twilight. Which one is this? This is not. That's not the DLC yet. No, it's. Oh yeah, this is the only missable trophy in the game. So basically, it's you need to do the Gothenburg, the not the best weapon in the game, but on your first run, it is the best weapon in the game. So it is missable if you sell the items, so don't sell the items. Hunter, hunted. This is when you do all, but I mean all of the hunts in the game. Remember the Fink Mark trophy? That's basically it. You need to collect to defeat all the enemies. And it's actually very important to do this, to do, for example, the the previous trophy that I showed you with the weapon, because these hunter marks give you special items for you to upgrade the to upgrade the weapons on the blacksmith. This is the first trophy of the DLC, and this is when you start. She's saying there's some black crystals and so on and so forth. Why didn't I continue? Because there is a trophy on the DLC where you need to defeat Omega Weapon on the Final Fantasy difficulty. And I was like, well, I'll have to play Final Fantasy modes. I'll have to play Final Fantasy modes, so yeah, never mind. I'll go back to, I'll come back to this later when I'm doing the second run. This trophy is basically you have to defeat the boss without getting hit once, and you'll get the we'll see the name. I didn't. There you go. You're not the boss of me. The best way to do this one is basically to have the dodge ring and just dodge everything. Pacing heat. This is to you have to counter the with this you have to counter the enemy attack with the skill heat wave. So you have to do that 3 times in one battle, and he's gonna attack me, and I'm gonna do a perfect counter, and I'll get back in heat. It's like I said, each icon has abilities, and you'll have to do the trophies with them. Fatal Attraction. Oh yeah, this one was actually quite hard to do. Fatal Attraction, you have to use Garuda's abilities to defeat the enemy, and you have to pull enemies to the sky. If I'm not yeah, see, pull the enemies to the sky and you defeat them in the air, and you get Fatal Attraction. Then we'll get another Garuda trophy. Yeah, this is one. Never coming down. Basically, you need to have you need to jump and do 3 different attacks to unlock this trophy. So I'm letting him attack me. I'm trying to probably I'm letting my see. There you go. 1 attack, 2 attacks, and 3 attacks there. I don't remember the name of the attacks, but we'll see them after we finish this part of the video. Then we have Made to be Broken. Made to be Broken is which one is this? Again, a little while ago, I'm killing some monsters, probably leveling up something. Oh yeah, Made to be Broken. You have to defeat 10 enemies when you are on your limit break mode. Didn't come naturally, I don't know why, but never mind. I Am Thunder. I Am Thunder, you need to put, you see those little balls on the enemy? You have to put 50 of them. You have to put 50 of them, and you need them to explode. You don't not only glue them, they need to explode to get the trophy. And 50 of them. And the trophy description isn't well explained, to be honest. But beat broken blocks. You have in one battle, you have to block the attack, like you're gonna see, and then do 3 counters. So he's going to attack me. It usually is good with powerful enemies. See, block 1, 2, and 3. Titan counter 3 times, and you get beat broken blocks. Quite simple to do. Then Untouchable. Untouchable is, well, I block it, and what do I do here? Oh yeah, you need to block 10 times. Yeah, that's it. You need to use this block, so you can do this trophy in the previous one almost at the same time, but you need to defeat it to do this perfect block 10 times, and you get Untouchable, and those are the Titan abilities done. Then we will go to 100 FMPS. This one you need to you need to do the Mega Flare. That's what, yeah, I think that's what you need to do on this one. What am I doing here? So I'm going to, no, that wasn't Probably is the next one, but 100 maybe it's to a certain amount of damage with Mega Flare. That's probably it. Such dodge, so mega. So this is the one I was telling you before. You have to do the Mega Flare dodge. See, you need to reach level 5 with it. So another dodge. I go. There you go. I keep leveling up. I'm gonna dodge once again, and there you go. I reach level, which was supposed to be level 5, but never mind. We'll see about that. Oh snap! This one, it's an ability from Shiva. I decided to do this one on my own because I was having a hard time because my team was so strong. It was killing all the enemies. Basically, you need to defeat 4 enemies that are frozen. So what I did here was I did the cold snap evasion. I froze everyone, and then I used an AoE cold attack to defeat the enemies around. It was really hard. But trial run, you'll have 8 trial runs, 1 for each icon that you have, and you just need to defeat 1 to get the trial run trophy. But you'll need to defeat in typical RPG fashion. You'll need to defeat all 8 to get an item to get the collectible trophy. Cold-blooded, I think I explained the other one. Okay, no, this is the one that I was telling you about. That see, I'm gonna do the permafrost skip. You'll see, so they're gonna attack me. I'm gonna freeze everyone, and then I'm gonna use diamond dust, and I'll kill 3 enemies at least that are frozen and will get cold-blooded. So I'll have to see the other one from Shiva, what it is. It's been a little while. Fistful of Steel. This is an Odin ability. We already did one. As you remember, the Tezukan one. We already did that one. This one is you need to counter. So you need to have the Sword of Darkness equipped, and you need to counter 3 times. Okay, sorry, parry, not counter. You have to parry 3 times, and you'll get a Fistful of Steel, and then that's the trophy. Then you'll go for the Horde. This is when you collect for the Horde. That's a World of Warcraft reference. Come on. You need to collect all the items in the game. You'll get them naturally when you do side quests. The only 2 that you won't get naturally, I don't know why. Well, one I know why. It's the one that you need to finish all the trials, and then the last one, which is the medicine, the continental medicine. You need to go to your infirmary, and one of the characters there will give you the trophy, the last one, and then you go to the last item, and you go to your room, and it will activate the trophy. This gold trophy that we just saw is the end of the game, but is not the end of this video. So Falling Star. But it's not the end of the video because you need to finish the game on Final Fantasy mode, and there's still some trophies to collect, like Masterclass. Masterclass, you need to go to all of your. See, I have a lot of side quests to do. You need to go to your icon abilities. Do you remember I told you that one gives you all the. When you finish one tree, gives you that one trophy. Masterclass, you need to collect points to unlock all of the icons all at the same time. The only way is up. This is the second trophy for the DLC. You have to go to the dim. That's where the door is that takes you to this tower that for some reason activated. Well, not some reason, because when you play the game, you know why it was activated. So there's no secret there, but the only way is up. And this is actually a first, because this is the first time we're doing DLC in a video. I think, yeah. BitFit, you'll get items, special items during your climb of the tower, and you just need to collect them all. You'll fight the enemies naturally, so you won't have any problems. And I got revivement, but they're actually good items, but I decided not to put it because I don't want to. Then you'll have OMG. This is the one that I mentioned before where you need to defeat Omega Weapon on the Final Fantasy difficulty. And this battle was so hard. On my second run on the Final Fantasy mode, I had my dodge ring equipped all the time. I didn't take it out. Um, so yeah, that was really hard to do. Repercussion. This is when you go back. You see Echoes of the Fallen quest completed. This is when you finish the DLC, but we haven't finished the trophies from the DLC. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed because it wasn't that long, but you know how it is. So repercussion. Then we will go to the blacksmith to get the strongest weapon, or should be the strongest weapon in the game. You know, my reward is with me. We'll go to the blacksmith to get what should be the best weapon in the game, but it is the same power level as the Ultima weapon, but is the Omega weapon reforge. So as soon as we get this one, because you could get this one, but you really needed to defeat Omega with on legendary mode. So I wouldn't. So Final Fantasy mode. So I don't want to do that. Fantasy finally. This is when you defeat the final boss, Ultima. You defeat him, and on Final Fantasy mode, like I was mentioning before, you defeat him on Final Fantasy mode, and you get this trophy, and it's 9999999 Final Fantasy or Fantasy Final. Finally, I can't read anymore. And there you go, the Chronicler. This is the Platinum Trophy for Final Fantasy 16. DLC not included because you can do this without the DLC. Maybe you can wait a little bit so you can get, Season Pass. Maybe Season Pass drops a little bit. You don't need to do it right away, but the main game, you need to play the main game. And boom, there you go, the Chronicler. Okay, so here we are with the trophies. So it was basically 50 for Final Fantasy 16 and 6 for the Echoes of the Fallen, as you can see. Most of them are story related. I think I might have missed some, I guess. Wait, this one showed up, this one showed up. Maybe I missed a few. It's okay. But no, this one was in, this one was in. Oh, this one wasn't in. Repercussion. I don't remember talking about this one. Well, it's okay. Anyway, let's see. So, these here are also related trophies, like I mentioned before. Ashes to Ashes, Fulfill the Legacy, the Falling Star. So, these ones we don't care because we know what it is. Let's go with the the challenge ones. So Punisher, there was 10 enemies that you needed to punish when they were on the floor. I showed you how to do that. You're not the boss of me. It's like defeating a boss. Usually do the first boss when you're already experienced in the game. You can do that easy. Made to be broken. Defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed. Oh, wasn't that? So you need to do the limit break to and then defeat 20 enemies after 50,000. Packing heat, execute and land 2 heat wave counters in a single battle, so you'll need the Phoenix ability maxed out. Fatal attraction, it's like I showed you guys, you just pull the enemy and kill him in the air. Then never coming down. Land, gouge, wicked wheel, and root gambit in mid-air. So you don't need to pull the enemy up, you just need to be in mid-air and do these 3 attacks. I am Thunder, discharge 50 blind justice lightning bolts. And that's how you do it. And this one didn't show up, but this one didn't show up as well. Road to Redemption. It didn't show up. I'll explain what this one is. Lure an enemy into striking lightning rod 3 times. So where I am Thunder, where we do this one, okay? Go, and there's like a lightning thingy in where I'm fighting. You use those Geiger's enemies to spin and hit it 3 times and you'll get your trophy quite easy. Untouchable, use Titanic block to defend 10 enemy attacks. Beat rocking blocks, land free, land the first punch of Titanic counter twice in a single battle. So you saw what I did. Ah, there it is. 100 MFPs, land 100 total hits with level 2 or higher Mega Flare. So it was those little things that were coming down from the sky. You just need to hit 100 of them. Such dodge, so Mega execute a precision dodge 3 times while charging a single Mega Flare. So you just need to do the dodge, don't need to do the attack. Okay, this one. Oh snap! Inflict permafrost. This is the one I told you by accident. Why do give you the wrong information? But basically, inflict permafrost on 10 enemies by perfect dodging attacks with cold snap. So we just use the cold snap to freeze enemies. Then cold blooded. It's already explained it well. Yeah, this one was all done with 2Ds. Open mind, collect the 6 signboards. The hunter hunted, trial run, curiosities. This is the one that I said that you need to do all the trial runs to get one of the items for the curiosities. Dress to the 5, craft or upgrade 5 pieces of gear. That's one of those that we got very early. Half past twilight, it's the only missable trophy in the game if you sell the items. So craft a legendary sword, Gothenburg. The pen is mature. All the other ones are quite easy. So, oh, pet stuff wasn't 50, it's 5 times. And then execution and land 5 precision 6 with Torgol and Eureka. That's spend the money on the bar. And fantasy finally. Uh, when it comes to this game, I'm gonna leave it here because I deleted the game by accident, and you'll see some other trophies that we'll talk about in future videos. Talking about Marvel, Spider-Man, and Strangers of Paradise. Yes, another Final Fantasy game. What can I say about Final Fantasy? This game was great. Like at the start, I was like, "This isn't a Final Fantasy game," because there's no story elements. Not story elements. The story elements, but it is weird because I like to control all the team members and I'm only controlling Clive. I've always liked using summons as attacks and not summons in this sense. So playing a game of Final Fantasy without summons feels a bit unnatural to me. So there's that. But as the game progresses, the acting was top tier. Storyline gets really, really good. It's really dramatic. The ending, it's a tearjerker. The gameplay, when you get used to it, which was me. Well, I'm getting old, so I tend to be late to adapting to things. It's really hard for me to adapt to new stuff. I would rather play this turn-based than an action. But when I adapt to the game, it becomes really fun and intuitive. Then you do understand that your characters help. You just don't control them. The AI is actually quite good. The trophy that I had to defeat the enemies with not the cold snap, but the permafrost with let's go back here again. This one, the cold blooded, because the AI is so good, they were killing all my enemies, so I had to do this trophy in a trial run, but it wasn't that hard to do. Yeah, music is really good in this game. So if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, this is a must play. This is definitely a must play. So I'll leave you guys to this. I'll see you guys on the next video. Please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon. All those good things make us grow. See you on the next one. Bye.